Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. As you can see, I finally got a new camera. So, yeah, we are back with the avatar. It has been a while, but let's hop into the story because... Ooh, that looks cool for Thavnair bound. Because, yeah, we have to hurry up to finish Endwalker so we can finally get to Dawn Trail when it comes out. So... yeah, let's hop into it. I have Kryle's instructions in hand. If you are ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Thavnair before, I can travel by Everite, but what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Kryle was of the same mind and has already secured the aid of the good folk of the Confluence. We'll take ourselves there. The Confluence, thou sayest. I'm afraid so, my friend. Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered thee owing to the knowledge of our comrade Mombrida. Mombrida was an authority on Ephorology? Yeah, I have no idea. A field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Haven't you gone to see them? I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it have the many times I've fought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I would speak, and thus have I kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that which have long been overdue. If it's settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Keith. Kitty? I don't know. Keith. Alrighty, let's do that. And here we are. With Kiddo. I don't know. Well, now this is rather a lot of stern faces. Are my library books overdue again? Not to our knowledge. We're associates of Kryle of the students of Matsya, and we seek passage to Thavnair, and understand that you can assist us. Ah, the test subjects. Welcome, welcome. What? Test subjects? Oh, you hadn't heard? Well then, allow me to explain. So in order to travel to an Everite, you ordinarily need to be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a mess of ether hurtling along the livestream. An inconvenient but inconvertible limitation of Everite teleportation. But what if I were to tell you that there's a way to travel to an Everite without being attuned to it? Ooh. A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been. For long years, we've labored to make such travel possible, that people might move about more freely. And we've finally done it. We've created a new kind of Everite that doesn't require attunement. Truly, that changes everything. That's also dangerous though, no? While my language may have been a bit misleading, the user need not attune to these Everites, but the Everites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. But it just so happens that of our first test pair of Everites, one has been installed here in Sharlayan and the other over in Yedlimad, a port town in Thavnair. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Ratsatan, and indeed we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of their alchemists. So to sum up, we're to test these etherites. How fortuitous for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel ether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you might say these etherites were made for people like your good self. The magics imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. A veritable dream come true, and far be it from me to worry about such things, but do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? The only permission required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. It may come as a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the live stream, in the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. But it's plain that you aren't most people. Mistress Kryle truly knows how to pick 'em. There. If I might change the subject, are Master Wilson and Mistress Blue Vida not present today? Oh, you didn't hear? They've recently resigned their posts. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. A large-scale project helmed by the forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please see to your preparations and head outside to the Ephraim Plaza. I'll be along shortly. Alrighty. Well, yeah, let's be test subjects. And here we are. I'm a little scared, but it's gonna be alright, hopefully. I'm sure nothing's gonna happen. We have to make it until dawn show, so we're not gonna die at least.
Right, we're all set.
Oh, thank you for the voice acting.
Just the 4 of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnair.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please?
Don't send me first.
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Send us all at the same time. Shouldn't they try one
last
first?
Thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Good to know.
What?
Oh, that's pretty far away. Damn.
Thavnair, home to city-state Ratsatan.
Damn, that's so pretty.
Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples.
Oh, I love the colorful.
Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time.
There we go.
Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Uh-oh. Guess I'm feeling sick.
What chance?
Guess it's not a teensy-weensy bit.
Against such an insidious foe.
I like the music though. Oh.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let a Stinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Oh. No, no. You managed to will yourself to your feet, but given your condition, you will be able... Will you be able to reach Justinian in time? Oh, no. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Wait, I need to attune. Oh, rip. No. Let me attune first. No. Come on, you can do it. You there, I need 3 drinks, something that helps with ether sickness. By the Matsya, a traveler. I mean, greetings and welcome. You are wise, good sir, to come to me. My special Amra lassi made with only the finest and freshest ingredients. It's famed for calming unruly bellies. By way of a warm welcome to Thavnair, I'm pleased to offer it to you for a low price of 19,800 gil. For not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles. There, a bargain amongst bargains. The price is high road robbery, and you want to say as much Justinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out would be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Justinian in using gestures, deny that the deal is fair. Justinian, don't do it. Deny. Don't do it. I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie. This merchant is swindling me. Sincerest apologies, sir, but I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for the 3 bottles of lassie. That confusion would have been quite costly for both of us. Very well, then, your coin. Isn't that still expensive as hell? Here, a bottle for each of you. Take them to the others and get some rest. I'll be back after I've explored the town. Damn. Oh no, I'm still sick. Thought I was good. No. Let me sprint. go, let's go, let's go. Push, push, push. Can do it. Give it to him. Praise be to the 12. My stomach doth loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to thee and Destinian and to the fine fruits of this land. Shouldn't I also have it as fast as possible? Shouldn't I have drank it before? Sweet, sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. Yeah, I should have had mine before I even walked here. Right, I'm ready to get on with it. That lassie truly worked wonders. Back on your feet, I see. Dye hair, oh no. Ah, I have found it. That's the most I could do against this heat, short of shedding my armor. May I ask where you got the cord for it? Where you got the cord for it? A local vendor. The man said it's a Thavnairian weave, though not easily unraveled. Oh no. Oh, tough and not easily unraveled. Oh no. It costs like 10,000 or something. How much did it cost? 9,400 gil. I steal, I was told. There's nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. 9,400. Why? That's incredible. I dare say not even Elfino could hold a candle to you. It's not uncommon for merchants to set the prices high, but doesn't it seem excessive here? Are all Hanish merchants so unscrupulous? I expected the Azure Dragoon to put up more of a fight. I kinda wanna push Estinian a little, but okay, let's do the normal choice for once. I'm inclined to agree with thine assessment. It does seem excessive, unusually so. Yeah, it's insane. Claiming Thavnair as its dominion, the nation of Razatan have long thrived as a hub of commerce. In the beginning, there were the Arkasadara, a Matanga tribe indigenous to this island. Over time, they came to be joined by other races, and through their intermingling, a culture rich and distinct did emerge. From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hanish culture have come to be celebrated and coveted the world over, a development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint betwixt east and west. All of this have combined to make a trading power of Razatan. Yet such a status cannot be taken for granted. Nay, it must needs be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulation. Neither of which I see any evidence, given that merchants at a gateway town are free to fleece hapless travelers and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. Just so that opportunistic pricing as rampant doth suggest that oversight is much weakened, or mayhap that the people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, it would be prudent to ascertain the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical, aye, we've not to lose by learning more. So ere we seek out Kral's acquaintance, shall we see what information we can gather here in Yedlimad. I will butcher so many names, I'm really sorry. Excellent, we didn't exactly get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. That sounds amazing. Oh, level up. On low tide. Right, let us split up and make inquiries in town. Lura, the pier is yours. Once we have learned what we can, we regroup at a Ephraid. Off-putting though the mere sight of it may be. Alrighty, let's interview some people. Alrighty, so apparently there is like fruit rotting and they said business is slow, like They don't sell anything. And they said I should talk to this dude. Like, there are almost no people here because of the tower that appeared. The Dalmascans aren't coming, but we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know, but yelling at me isn't going to help. All I know is that their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this might happen. The Empire is at war with itself, and the provinces are in chaos. And then there's the tower sitting on our doorstep, spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. But this will be an enormous loss. Wow. First it doesn't take it and then it double skips. Mere fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial Hanish favorites. Our consortium works closely with merchants and artisans to supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. I know all these things, Kalsal. I do. Yeah, I mean, what is she supposed to do? Which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All voyages have been cancelled or indefinitely postponed. And you are? Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant. Please tell me you're a merchant. I see, that's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Excuse me? My name is Matsya, and I'm here to see Kalsal. Aww. Oh, it seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. Aww. Let me guess, I should talk to him now. Yay. He seems nice. Oh, he's just standing there. But, yo, seriously, that looks so pretty. And the tower is kind of scary. Yes, can I help you? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with Kalsal too, did you? I'm Matsya, a fisherman of Akyaali, a nearby village. I sell my catch to Kalsal, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. When I heard that the consortium had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free anyway. He's a hardworking man and I dare not disturb him. Aww. He's way too nice. A fisherman's friend. If I may ask, what's it that you do? I'm here for an adventure. An adventure, you say, and you travel the world helping people. Then that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? Oh. You see, I've brought some fresh fish with me, the portion I couldn't preserve, and I want to sell them. The problem is I'm terrible with people. I've ever only dealt with Kalsal, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. So please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead and show me how it's done? Yeah, if you're willing, please let me know and we can begin at once. Oh, he seems so nice and he's shy. The events to follow cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty-free registration. Okay. You do it then. Show me how to deal with customers. I'm in your debt. Right. Please try peddling my fish to, shall we say, 3 people here in Yedlimad. I will observe you and learn. Matsya is now accompanying you. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I have to find a person there. Oh, I love elephants. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm probably gonna be terrible at this. I actually have to pay attention. Yes? Fish, fish, I got fish here. Fresh fish, straight from the sea's bosom to your mouth. Greetings, friend. How fare you of late? Nah, let's start in a chill way. Greetings to you too. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when that tower first appeared. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling over each other to get to the city. Many remained there for now, but I could not stay away. I had to come back, continue with my life such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. It's too risky out here. Maybe you ought to move to the city too. There's no place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh? Oh, trust me, I don't. I make sure to keep well clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed the Radiant Host's instructions. I hope they deal with it soon so we can get back to our normal lives. To the days when you could earn as much as you gave and tuck into a meal satisfied that you did good work. Okay, that's good. He brought up meal by himself. Speaking of meals, why not have some fresh fish today? Those days will come again before you know it. Till then, stay safe. No. We have to bring up the fish. Fresh fish, you say? I'd buy it. Oh, you're a fishmonger. When you bait me like that, how can I not buy it? Very well, give me some of your fish. Ah, there we go. Seller. Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is shallows caught. Delectable, stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt. You succeeded in making a sale. Alright, let's continue. Aha! Wait, can he follow when I'm on my bike? Oh, he disappears. Nice. Alrighty, but let me sell some fish. Or actually, you guys should probably watch that, because apparently we are learning about those towers too, and about the situation right now. So I guess those conversations are not too bad. And maybe it's fun. A hawker are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? If so, I want to buy some amra. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. Amra, shmamra. My fresh fish is the only thing you need. What do you need so many amra for? Nah, I don't know. I would want to punch someone that starts off like, oh, you need my fish? Why, for eating, of course. It may seem like a lot, but of late I go through that much in no time at all. I am a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming in from overseas, but not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. All of it wears me down, and I find myself feeling constantly hungry. Are you sure you're actually hungry? I know how you feel. I don't know. Thank you. I pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. It took my mind off my troubles for a moment. What? Never mind. If nothing else, you left her with a positive impression. Let's move on to the north side of town, shall we? What? Should I actually have done that Amra Shmamra thing? I don't get it. See you guys at the last one. Alrighty, we're at the next one. Should I just bring up the fish instantly? What is it, if you don't mind? I'm rather busy. Oh god, it's my stomach. Oh, he's hungry. He needs fish now. Ether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In my hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. Some fresh fish will settle your stomach, and mine are the freshest of all. You should take it easier, eat more slowly, and savor your food. Apparently I should bring up the fish instantly. Food is the last thing I need right now. Go and sell your fish to someone else. Okay. Never mind, we just approached him at a bad time, and timing is everything, yes? Thank you so much for your demonstration. It was a truly eye-opening experience. Come, let us return to the pier. Yeah, how to not sell fish, apparently. Ah, okay, let's go back. Alrighty, here we are. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. Well, apparently I showed you how to not talk to them. I'm sorry, Matsya. You managed to sell to one of the 3 people you approached. It was difficult, but when you put your mind to it, you succeeded. Though you did fail too, but there are lessons to be learned in both success and failure. By applying yours, I'll endeavor you become a better peddler. Still, there's only so much I can do alone. I hope that things will return to normal for Kalsal soon. Aww. I thought I heard a familiar voice, and who should it be but Matsya? Kalsal, have you finished your business at the guild? So you were there too. Forgive me, try as I might, I can't find any buyers. With no ships coming in and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options at this rate. So you can't buy my fish anymore. I'm sorry, Matsya, I truly am, but for now you must peddle your own goods. Aww. To be honest, at first he seemed like a dick, but now... I mean, I guess he's alright. But by myself I can't. Aww. I want to help you, I do, but as it stands I can barely help myself. I've poured my all into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I've friends and families depending on me, and I can't. I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness. He doesn't seem too bad. Kalsal. Not to worry. Using what I've learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Well, I had best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, let's discuss what we learned. I see you've been busy. Managed to learn a tidbit or two, I trust. Yeah, of course. I see we also heard that the tower is affecting many locals' livelihoods, but to think that it would be to such an extent. For another notable, if not wholly unexpected discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. What? As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers, and as before, they mean to use the faith of their hapless thralls to call forth a lunar primal, business as usual for the Telophoroi. Well, doesn't sound good. House of Divinities. The Matsya fellow you were helping, he's Arkasodara, is he not? Apparently it is almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be traveling alone? If summoning it is this perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arkasodara would be the primary target. For this the faith of their ancestors, which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We better go after him. Akyaali lies to the west, as I recall, the same direction as Quail's acquaintance incidentally. It's settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village. Let's go. Alrighty, so here we are. You do not see Matsya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. Let's go there. Alrighty, we're looking for Matsya. You do not see Matsya from here either. No, leave me alone. Help, somebody help. Matsya's voice, and it came from the north. Okay, let's go to the north. Alrighty, we had to fight to save Matsya. But now everything's alright. We got him. They were Imperial soldiers. Where did they go? Why are you here? I see you found him in time. You and your friends came to look for me. I don't know how to thank you. Aww. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest, think about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We'd heard that the Arkasodara were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city. We've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know, the ocean all we have. I see, that's your decision to make, but you could take care not to travel alone. A question, if I may. It is our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. But I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Salt. House of Divinities in the old tongue, it means. But they're not true divinities. They're monstrous imitations that bring only death. To have one's faith so twisted as a grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that this for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not let us of thy not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? You've come all this way to save us, really. To think I had you peddling fish. But to answer your question, yes, of course, we will gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good god-searing folk, all of us, and we'd be honored to share our knowledge and fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay a visit to Akyaali? Wonderful. Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it. Aww. I mean, we can buy the fish, no? Or some, at least. So this is the simulacra of Thavnairian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in the tower. I pray that we will be able to save them. Though indeed saving them will mean confronting their false gods, like as not, as you said, we do well to study their religious traditions. To Akyaali. Let's go! Alrighty, we made it to the village. Welcome to Akyaali, my friend. The name means white beach, and there isn't much here save that, but please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Kanga and old Hasveda. They're free at the moment as it happens. Let's go do that. Righty, we have some people here that we should ask about stuff. You wish to know about our gods. What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is once you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Matsya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of man, and the Murga, beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities, their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kinda gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insights and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be better people and live better lives. That sounds interesting. Interested in learning about our gods, you say? That's what I like to hear. Prick up your ears then and listen. In ancient times, the Matsya and the Murga, deities who look like men and beasts, respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Manusia, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Manusia coveted the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heats. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Manusia have worn animal faces and the Murga the limbs of men. Interesting, interesting. Let's go back to Matsya. There you are. Learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust. Yes, yes, yes. While you were off talking to the others, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go and fetch it from my home at once. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll, which depicts 3 of our most revered deities. By all means, we should like to see it. They are Manusia. You heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. The center one is the eldest, Sinduruva, a goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. To her right is the middle sister, Sanduruva. As a goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. And on the left is Minduruva, the youngest sibling. She presides over the crafts and so is beloved by weavers. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune. In like fashion to the Manusia, the deities of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life, and what of Murga, if I may ask? The Murga hold power over nature. In ages past, they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a Gaia's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arkasudara. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. You worship dragons too. It's said that an ancestor of the satrap, that's the ruler of Razatan, forged a covenant with a dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legend holds that if ever the satrap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I'm confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. That is very kind of you to say, thank you. I will pray for your success. Right, I believe it's time we sought out Kryl's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Kryl's notes, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast. Nice! Continue our journey. But I'm gonna end this episode here. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye!